Hello, and welcome to MyStudioSessions.com. This video is for recording studios who are interested in managing their studios through MyStudioSessions.com. MyStudioSessions.com is an internet-based management tool specifically designed for recording studios. You manage your clients, your sessions, your staff, phone calls, emails, tasks, and much more, all in one convenient place without installing any software. You also give your clients some powerful tools such as booking their sessions online and managing their sessions, their projects, songs, and more right on the website. More potential clients will discover your studio by visiting MyStudioSessions.com and finding information on how to contact you. They'll also be able to request available sessions at your studio. There are two levels to MyStudioSessions.com. One level that all members have access to, and another that only studio subscribers have access to. This video is primarily a tour of the studio side, so you can see some of the benefits firsthand. Before we begin, there are a few simple requirements for using the Studio Manager. 1. You need to own or manage a studio. 2. You need a computer with a web browser. 3. You need access to the internet. 4. You need an email address. 5. You need a MyStudioSessions.com account. Let's begin. The first page you'll see when you go to MyStudioSessions.com is the login screen. If you do not have an account with MyStudioSessions.com, click on Become a Member to register. If you have an account, type in your email address and password and click Login. Take a look around and you'll see right away when you log in there is a wealth of information about what's going on in the studio. All sessions that occurred this month will appear on this calendar. You'll be able to see the names of the clients as well as the start and end times for each session. Each one of those sessions is also a link that you'll be able to click on to get more detail about the session, or you can click the client's name to go directly to the client record. If you need to quickly see other months, you can click on the previous month to go back or the next month to go forward. On the left side of the screen, you'll see your photo and your name, the studio name, location, and your title at the studio. Then you have some notes about what's going on in the studio. In this example, you'll see that it says in bold letters, Today's Sessions 1. This lets you know at any time of the day that you have one session today. Underneath that, you'll see session requests also in bold but in red letters. This lets you know that someone requested a session but it hasn't been confirmed yet. When your clients start booking their sessions online, you'll get an email letting you know someone requested a session. When you log in, you will see the session request right here. Session requests do not show up on the studio schedule until you confirm them. Then you have upcoming sessions. This is a total count of how many confirmed sessions are coming up. This is specific to the current time, so if you have 2 sessions today and one already passed, it won't count the first one. It will only count sessions in the future. Then you have next session in 2 hours, so you know how much time you have before your next session. It even tells you the name of the client who's next. Underneath the next session, you'll see Pending Tasks 1, letting you know that you set a task that needs attention. Right underneath Tasks, you have Pending Calls 2, letting you know you scheduled 2 outbound calls for today. Now imagine seeing this much detail every time you log in. This sidebar is on every page on the site after you log in, so as you navigate through the site, you'll always be kept up to date. A great reason to use MyStudioSessions.com is to spend less time managing and more time growing the studio. It only takes a second to get an always up-to-date instant glance of your studio. At the very top, you'll see a black bar with your name next to MyStudioSessions.com. This lets you know who's logged in. This helps a lot, especially if you're in an environment with more than one member logging in. You can always tell who's logged in at that computer. Underneath the black bar, you'll see a blue bar. This blue bar is available to anyone with a MyStudioSessions.com account. The green bar beneath the blue bar is for studios only. When your clients log in, they will not see or have access to the green bar. It is only available to you and to employees that you designate as staff. The first item on the blue bar is Book a Session. This is where your clients request sessions at your studio. When you enter new clients into your account, they will automatically have you as their default studio when they log in with their account. When they want to request a session, they click the Book a Session button and your studio's availability will come up for them. They can request studio time on your schedule that has not been requested yet or has not been blocked. My Sessions is where your clients will see their upcoming sessions, or they can see session history here. My Projects is where they can organize the songs they are working on into individual projects. Right next to that is My Songs, where all the songs go and detail about tracks worked on at the studio. Next, you have My People, where you can organize your people and search for new people who have a MyStudioSessions.com account. Then there's Invoices. When you invoice a client on MyStudioSessions.com, your clients can see if they have an invoice that needs to be paid right here. Then there is Settings, where you can upload your photo, change your display name, address, and things like that. Last, there's a Logout button. You click that to log out of the system and lock your account. To get back in, you will need to put in your email address and password at the login screen. Now on to the studio menu. Remember, the green menu bar is only for you and your studio staff that you give access to. The first thing you see is the name of the studio. Next, you see the Book a Session button. This button is for you to book a session for a client at your studio. It's always there to start the booking process, whether you're on the phone with a client or wrapping up a current session. Next, you have Sessions. This is similar to My Sessions on the blue bar, but it displays information related to the studio, so it's much more detailed. You can go directly to session records or client records right from the menu. You can take a quick glance at the number of sessions you had last week or last month and compare them to what's coming up on the schedule. Next, you have Clients. All of your clients are listed right in the Clients menu for quick access. A cool feature about this menu is it sorts your clients 3 times, once by last name, once by first name, and once more by stage name. A lot of artists prefer to go by their stage name even when doing business, and while you keep their real name on file, sometimes it's easier to refer to your clients by their stage name. When you enter the Clients menu, you can choose either of the 3. If you work with groups inside the studio, you can find groups listed here as well, and even search for individuals inside the group. Billing is where you keep track of your session invoices. You can quickly glance at the current month or compare to previous months to see the studio's progress. You can also keep track of clients who have invoices that are pending payment. Calls will show you if you have any pending or upcoming calls. Just like Sessions, it will give you an amount so you know how many there are, and then you can go deeper into the menu for more detail and jump directly to a call record. Tasks is where you designate tasks to be fulfilled, and you can see which tasks are coming up and which are pending completion. Staff is where you view and edit staff members at your studio. You can see the entire staff at a glance or click on a staff record for more detail. This is also where you control who has access to the studio menu. Settings is all the settings specific to your studio. You can set general settings such as contact information and upload a studio logo. You can control the studio availability and set the normal weekly schedule. You can also set schedule rules like requiring advance notice for online session requests and block dates and times on the schedule. MyStudioSessions.com makes it simple to manage your studio facility. Sign up today and start your free trial.